A small but beautifully packaged return to BBC Two now of the Day Today.
Hello, you. Prince Charles has volunteered to put himself in prison in order to highlight the plight of Britain's jails.
The Prince made the announcement at some speech or other he was giving today. He said he wanted to set an example. The Prince has been preparing for his ordeal for the last 2 months by attending practice prison in a Rolls-Royce factory, sharing his cell with an old school friend. When he starts for real at Brixton next Tuesday, he'll be expected to muck in just like any other convict detained at his mother's pleasure, adopting the regulation haircut and activity programs. The Prince's choice, making a brush.
The American serial killer Chapman Baxter is to be executed tonight in the state prison in Tennessee in the manner of his own choosing. CBN's Barbara Wintergreen reports.
Tennessee State Penitentiary. For some, it's death row, but for convicted mass murderer Chapman Baxter, it's the last night at Heartbreak Hotel. Baxter's an Elvis fan, and tomorrow he dies like a king.
I always been a poor boy, never done nothing with my life, always taken from any community I've ever been in. I just figure I just want to die glorious. I just want to die like the king, like the only king Elvis Presley.
A special death bowl has been installed for this gruesome Presley demise.
He died on the toilet full of drugs and cheeseburgers. That's the way I'm going to go. I ain't going to no electric chair, I'm going to the electric toilet.
Like Presley, Baxter will gorge on cheeseburgers and drugs until he reaches 650 pounds. The historic weight will trigger the electric current and see Baxter skip dessert. Among those who will be watching Baxter get all shook up is Tennessee Presley Fan Club president Alvin Holler. Some people might say that this was debasing the memory of the king. Do you agree with that?
No, ma'am, no. The king did that himself by dying on the john in a big nappy.
But a special cheeseburger line in grim Elvabilia has gone on sale to commemorate tomorrow's pan fry. But maybe after today, that is how people will think of the king.
You could be right there.
Press and protesters conduct a silent vigil outside this special disgraceland, while inside, Baxter chooses his backing vocals.
I figured Jailhouse Rock become appropriate. Maybe Are You Lonesome Tonight always moves me, that song.
At dawn, all hope of retrial gone down the pan, Baxter prepares to return to sender. In a few moments' time, America will watch the Presley stand-in eat a sit-down meal with a difference. And if he eats too much, he may come out in a hot flush.
Miss me tonight.
So, as Baxter turns as blue as his suede shoes, this is very definitely one burger king with extra fries to go. Barbara Wingreen, CBN News at the Elvocution, Tennessee State Penitentiary.
Just time for a quick look at tomorrow's headlines. Arafat ablaze in kerosene oyster hell, that's in the Telegraph. Today, go with Peter Collins is not a man. The Catholic Herald, eating turkey at Christmas is like nailing an egg to the cross, says Bishop. And the New Zealand Prendergast, Russia elects Cobweb. That's it. That's the Day Today. On the Day Today asks the question, are these the real Birmingham bombers? Good night.